Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris here, recording back at y'all with another vid. So we have a little bit of an early, and this is actually, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, we talked about the shoe last week. We had some information a little miscued, so I apologize about that. We'll talk about it. Just want to say, hey, I still love you guys. Before we do, guys, open this, and it sounds like, shouts to my guy, Rock or Stock _ shoes. He actually sent these over. He had them a little early. I hit him up. I was like, yo, got my size? 9.5? He's like, I got you. And then it sounds like some extra goodie goods. So it's kind of like a little mystery box in a way. But shouts to John, man. We sometimes when we have events close to each other, we kind of meet up every now and then at the events. Family's cool, close with the family. He actually has his own events every now and then. It's like once a year in Canton, Ohio, right near the whole NFL Hall of Fame and all that stuff. So it's actually a good time. Here it is. We have a lot of early. And him and his wife, they do own like a whole, like a cheese factory or something like that. So their business. And looks like we got some goodie goods. I wonder, oh, we got some beef jerky. I'm a sucker for beef jerky. They own the Grandpa's Cheese over in Canton, Ohio. And they also do a little bit of sneakers too as well. Hey then, come here. Look at this. They got a whole bunch of goodie goods for you. Look at this. John sent these over, a whole bunch of stuff. So it's like, see, these are the best Grandpa's Cheese Barn right there on their stuff. You want to open one? Just try one? Yeah. Which one you want to try? The gummy wares, the Twizzlers?
The Twizzlers. Okay. Yeah, these colors.
What color you want?
I'm going to try the blue one.
I'm going to try the green one.
Taste this. Good.
Smell test.
Good.
It kind of smells like green apple. What's yours?
Mine's blue, that's sweet. That's really good.
Not bad, huh?
Mm?
Try not to eat too much. You know, summer's coming up. I really shouldn't be eating all this stuff. Can't help it. All right, shouts to John, bro. Appreciate the goodie goods for the kiddos and everything. I can't eat all that stuff. Go too much candy, but it was good though. But anyways, here it is. We got we have a pair right there. Wah, freaking law. There's the Kobe box right here. Now, supposedly, there's going to come out with 3 colorways in one day, which I think is cool. It's pretty crazy. This is supposedly these are going to be the most widely available out of all the 3 other colorways. Alright, and I love it about what they're telling about the story. It's basically Kobe's like whole story. If you guys didn't know, we'll explain that later, but I think what they're doing is pretty cool. But anyways, here it is. And voila. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Woo. They're kind of funky, man. These are the Kobe Venice Beach right here. The Kobe 8s are coming back. Last time we seen this, I want to say was 2012 or 13. But like I said, there's supposed to be 3 colorways coming out this Saturday on April 13th, releasing on sneakers. It will be dropped as kind of like I'm hearing it's either going to be like a Nike Reserve or something like that, or what they might end up doing is drop it in different times. So we'll have to wait and see how Nike does it. Obviously, if I find out any information, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because once I find out any information, I will definitely let you guys know ahead of time. And I also want to say, I apologize. Me and Nikki, we got it wrong. We thought that it was supposed to be a shock drop for next week, but I think we kind of jumped the gun, and we heard it was it's going to be like a reserve, a Kobe reserve instead of a shock drop. So they haven't announced anything yet, obviously, but once we find out even more information, we'll definitely let you guys know. Hey, can't bat 1,000, can't always be 100%, you know, but most of the time Nikki's always right. So still appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. We always appreciate you. And if we're wrong sometimes, we're only human. It is what it is. So sorry about that, guys. Hey, we gotta admit sometimes when we're wrong, and we gotta admit sometimes when we're right. But we always just try to prepare you guys as best as possible so you guys can cop for retail. Love you guys. But here it is. So these are supposedly supposed to be the most stock out of the 3 colorways that's coming out. It's gonna be the Italian camos, in the Philly Kobe's in the Venice Beaches. Now, these will also be released in certain stores too as well. I think Hibbits are gonna get them. Sneakers Apps is definitely gonna get them. A couple, even like Flex Apps, some Nike, some Foot Lockers and Nike stores are gonna get these. But the Phillies and the Italians, supposedly, unfortunately, the Italians is probably the more sought after colorway, but that's what's supposed to be the most limited. Now the Venice Beaches supposedly, take these numbers with a grain of salt, obviously, but the numbers are supposed to be like around over 160K stock. Sounds like a decent amount, but just don't get it twisted. These still will probably end up selling out, and they're gonna sell out pretty quickly. Kobe's, you guys already know, even with the Court Purples that came out earlier this year, they still sold out. Maybe some of your Nike stores, I remember with the Court Purples and the Emeralds, those were first come first serve in a couple Nike stores. So if you want to try that, you know, maybe just see how they're doing it. I don't have a Nike store that releases Kobe in my area, so unfortunately, but hopefully, you know, in your area, some Nike stores will have them. Like the big flagship stores will probably have them, like downtown, like Chicago, New York or something. I'm sure they might do like a first come first serve. And these gotta go crazy, man. I really like this. So it was my first time this year. A couple weeks ago during God Souls LA, the homie Mason, he actually took me and my wife out to Venice Beach with his wife too as well. And we walked around Venice Beach my first time, and hey, it was a vibe, man. Like, you know, we saw the famous basketball court that all the YouTubers be playing at, and then we saw the skate park and the places that have a whole bunch of stuff. It was just a good time, man. Venice Beach was definitely a vibe, a great sunset. We actually took pictures and everything too as well. So I had a great time over there. And that's the story on these, the Venice Beaches, because, you know, obviously Kobe Bryant, he played for the LA Lakers. Venice Beach is in LA. You know, and that's the other story with, he was born in the city of Philly, so they made the Philadelphia for him. Kind of looks like the 76ers colorway. And then Italian camo, because he actually grew up in Italy. And April 13th, this release is the same date as when, in the date of April 13th is the anniversary of Kobe's last game when he played against the Utah. I think he scored about 60 points, even though he shot up about 50 shots, but he still made 60 points. But it was his last game, and I remember it too. During that time, I want to say it was like a double header or something. It was the same time during when the Warriors were trying to beat the 72-10 record. They went 73-9, even though they didn't win the championship, so it don't matter. But I was watching Kobe's last game, and it was something. It was just something kind of special, man. It was a special night. I think everybody was up there. You know, it was Kobe's last game. Either way, hey, I'm glad they're doing some type of, like, you know, they're keeping Kobe's memories alive with these shoes, and, you know, I'm all for it. So anyway, guys, hey, you guys let me know, are you guys gonna be going for these Kobe's? I know there's 3 colorways. There's a pretty good chance that some of us might hit. Obviously, it's gonna be kind of tough, but still pretty good chances. Maybe even with these colorways, because there's supposed to be a lot more stock, and a couple more stores are gonna get these. So anyway, guys, hey, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.